Hello, my love. I just got off the phone with you a few hours ago. The second time I got to talk to you on the phone, I think. It's the time after I missed your call that morning. But I'm really glad I got to talk to you. Really, really glad. And of course, I always think of things after the phone conversation that I'm like, oh, I wish I said something about that or asked about that. But yeah, here I am. I've just been chilling right here. And actually, Chef Boyardee and the reason I've been eating that is not because I'm hungry, but it's just comfort food, and it's warm, and so it's really comforting, and I really miss you a ton. Okay, take you over here. That's more comfortable. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. That's better, right? Yeah. Now my floating head. Your favorite. Maybe I'll angle it. Oh well. Oh no, it's the tan bra, not the tan bra. Okay, I'm messing with you. I wish you were here to laugh back with me, but you're not, so I'm just gonna assume you laughed at that. What was that? Yeah. For comfort, I just watch TV and eat warm food. Or food in general, but preferably warm because it's more comforting. And can't help but think about you and what you're doing. And to be honest with you, a couple years ago, like maybe I already told you this. When people told me they were deploying, like Alex, who's in the Marines, I was just like, you know. To me, it didn't seem like a big deal at all. I just thought he was saying it to brag. Which, that was one of the reasons, because he does that. But I never thought it'd be dangerous. I just thought, oh, he'd be safe. Go over there. It's not a big deal. But it is a big deal. I mean, maybe people who aren't in combat and things like that aren't around that kind of action. I'm not sure. I mean, I know people in combat are around it more, but still. Being there is life-threatening in general. But a few years ago, I didn't even know that. And now I take it very seriously. And before I didn't at all. And now I just realize how dangerous it is. And there's probably so many people that still think the same thing I do. Like, oh, well, nothing's happening in Afghanistan. Why do people keep mentioning Afghanistan? Nothing's happening over there. Sorry. It's from tears from earlier. And it's damp over there. Okay. So I am very scared for you, and I really wish you could talk to me so bad about what's going on. Like, I would feel better, even if it was bad. I'd feel better if I knew what was going on. Because when I hear that, you hear stuff around you, like gunfire, bombs, I don't even know what's going on. There could be something going on over there right now that I don't even know. Obviously there is, but I mean, like, something huge. Something huge could have happened, and your life could have been at risk, and I would have no idea. So, I really wish we could talk about those things, but I know we can't. It's okay. It's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating too because, I'm just over here having a good time, all safe, hanging out with people who don't even think being in Afghanistan is that big of a deal, like I used to. They could care less. Because they probably think it's typical people like Alex who just boast about it or immature. But you're not. You're the opposite. And you don't even want to be there. Okay, I've got to stop. I'll talk to you about my day. Well, pretty much already sent you a message about my day. Okay, I'll try to stop. I'm sorry. Get myself together. It's gonna be like a minute of crying on here. Okay. So, today got up and went to my 11:50 class. See, all I could think about is your day. And if you were going to tell me what you did throughout the day, what that would sound like. But I'll tell you about my day. So, I went to my 11:50 class, and there was a speaker there today talking about management, so just listened to him for the whole class period. And then I came back to my room and got in the shower, and then went to my American Christianity class. And my teacher talked about, well, I basically sent everything in that message. We talked about, I sent it in the message, but anyways, he paired us up, and I was paired with this other guy who was 24, and he said that the oldest person has one view and you basically have the opposite view, which kind of applied to both of us in a way. So we were actually debating. The only thing that he really had a point about was taxes, and about if someone who's an atheist has to pay taxes to government or church that they don't believe in or whatever. If there's a certain religion of the country. But anyways, I kind of forget all the rest, but right now, anyways, it'd take me forever to explain it because it's all scattered in there, but there's really liberal stuff, and then my teacher was saying really liberal stuff, and not even stuff that's gonna be on the test. For like an hour we'd talk about his opinions on stuff. I think my class knows that I'm a conservative. I think it's pretty obvious actually, because I do state my opinion in debate. That's what I told you last time. When that Mindy girl kind of started talking about how, women shouldn't preach isn't biblical, so she didn't know why people back in the day would not accept it. And I was like, well, the Bible does say that women shouldn't preach. So I can understand where they got that idea from. I don't know what I think about it right now, but it is in there. I was just making the point. So that kind of like left the class at, well, and they all laughed because I guess I made it awkward, but it was the truth. Because she just kept on ranting. And then, was there something? Oh yeah, today she said something like, God doesn't pick sides. Psh. Psh. Doesn't even make sense. Like we were talking about, different views of different people. She says God doesn't pick sides. Like Muslims versus Americans. I guess God's not picking sides. I talked about that too. I don't care to talk about it right now because I could, but you already know that I could defend that one, and I don't need to go ahead and do that. But I wasn't intending on this video to be as long as the last one, so I guess I should get off, but probably gonna eat more comfort food. Like, well, I want something warm, but I don't have any more of those mini Chef Boyardees. I don't know if I have any Chef Boyardees left actually, but the other stuff are pretty big packages, and I don't want to make a whole meal right now. Though it would be really comforting to have some Velveeta cheese macaroni or something. I'm gonna get like overweight, and when you tell me you're coming home, which is hopefully before the expected date, I really hope that you have no idea. Then I'll get in shape, and I'll be ready for you. Ready to give you that hug. You know what I mean? Nothing beyond that. Besides a lot of cuddling and kissing and everything else that comes with that. Yeah. So, I'm excited for when you come home. I just hate the time in between. And I wish I could talk to you more, and I wish you could share more with me, so we could be intimately engaged in one another. But I'm sorry that it can't be that way, because I want to be here for you. But I love you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. I look forward to making these videos, but I know that I can only make it once a day. That's like I keep wanting to make like random ones of different things, but I'm like, no, I want to make one video per day. So I look forward to making these because I know you're gonna see them. But yeah, I should get off now because it's going on 18 minutes. But I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.